Hello, my name is William Ford and I'm an Associate Solicitor at Osbornes. I specialise in housing disrepair work and that's the subject of my talk today. If you're a housing association, council or private tenant, the chances are that your landlord will owe you various obligations to ensure that your home is kept in a good state of repair. As local authorities and private individuals feel the economic strain, it is their repairing obligations that are often first to slip. So, firstly, what are the repairing obligations upon your landlord? The starting point will always be your tenancy agreement. Any contractual clauses in your tenancy agreement, your landlord will be bound by. In certain circumstances, clauses will be implied into your tenancy agreement as a result of the Landlord and Tenant Act 1985. These include an obligation upon your landlord to ensure that the structure and exterior of your property is kept in good repair, and to ensure that the supply of gas, electricity and water is also in good working order, as well as to ensure that the installations for the supply of hot water and heating to your home are also in good and proper working order. So, what is disrepair? As I have stated before, your landlord will be contractually bound by any terms in the tenancy agreement, so it is always important to check this document. However, if you are limited to the implied repairing obligations under statute, whilst the issues I previously discussed will be covered, there are likely to be numerous other items that are not covered by your landlord's repairing obligation. Strange as it may seem, just because you have a damp and mouldy home does not necessarily mean you have an actionable disrepair claim against your landlord. This is because damp and condensation caused by the construction or original design of your property is not something that's covered by the repairing obligations of your landlord. This is because this is not something that has fallen into disrepair that has caused the problem. On the other hand, if you had, say, a hole in your roof that was causing water to leak in and causing damp and mould, this probably would be something that you would have an actionable disrepair claim for. In any event, even if there is no actionable disrepair claim in relation to damp and mould in your property, there may well be liability under various environmental health legislation, and this will be something you should obtain advice upon. So, what should you do if you think you have a disrepair claim? Well, the first step will always be to immediately notify your landlord of the problem. If your landlord is unaware of the problem, this will be a complete defence to any claim for compensation you may make. Ideally, you should notify your landlord in writing. However, if you do notify your landlord by telephone, you should make sure you keep a note of who you spoke to and when, whether it be your landlord themselves or their agents. It would also be a good idea to take photographs or a video of the disrepair problems in your home. However, the best evidence is always in the form of a surveyor's report, and this is something you can obtain either through your solicitors or yourself. Once appropriate works have been identified, it is vital that you ensure that access is provided to your landlord or their contractors to ensure that the works are completed. Again, failure to provide access is something your landlord can rely upon in a defence to any claim that you bring against them for disrepair. You can also contact a solicitor who will be able to advise and represent you in relation to your disrepair claim. This will include advising and, if necessary, obtaining an order from a court to ensure that the appropriate remedial works are done. Solicitors can also advise you upon obtaining compensation for the disrepair that you've had to endure in your home. At Osbornes, we have a team of experienced solicitors who can help you in connection with a disrepair claim. We can offer advice under legal aid where you're eligible, or alternatively we can act for you under a no-win, no-fee agreement. If you are interested in taking a disrepair claim further, please do not hesitate to contact me or one of my colleagues in the housing department. You can find our details plus other relevant information on our website.